first thing you need to know about core stabilization is how to breathe properly. There are 3 different kinds of breathing. The first is stress breathing, breathing with your chest. The second is relaxation breathing, breathing with your belly. And the last is exercise breathing, breathing with the outer lobes of your lungs. So as I inhale, the breath is going to come into my body, pushing it down and outside to the outer lobes of my lungs, where the oxygen exchange is the greatest, and you should feel your rib cage come out and down. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth at a cadence of 4, 7, 8. That's a 4-second inhalation, 7-second hold, and an 8-second exhalation. Our starting exercise is called the founder. We start with our legs about shoulder width apart, second toe pointing forward. With a soft knee, we're going to hinge at the hip, keeping the curve in our lower back till we feel our hamstrings and our butt muscles start to fire. At that point, we're going to take our arms and we're going to externally rotate them as far as we can, squeezing them back and down. Take a breath. As you exhale, you want to reach out in front of you as far as you can. Take a breath. As you exhale, you want to bend forward while keeping your back nice and flat, feeling your hamstrings really stretch. Take a breath. And as you exhale, press your palms to the floor. You can inhale up to your knees. From this point, we're going to repeat steps 1 and 2, which is externally rotating our arms, squeezing our shoulder blades down and back. Take a breath. And as we exhale, swing our arms forward, out in front of us as far as we can. For our foundation squat, what we want to do is start again, feet shoulder width apart, second toe pointing forward. Our knee tracks straight over our second toe, but doesn't ever go past the toe. Hands out in front of you to counterbalance, and you're just going to come down as far as you comfortably can, and then back up. And then back up for a set of 20 reps per set. For the good morning, what we want to do is assume a founder position. Feet shoulder width apart, soft knee, hinging at the hip with our arms curled. We're going to bend forward until we feel our hamstrings and buttocks engage. At that point, we're going to come back up and come back up and come back up for a set of 15. For the windmill, we're going to start off with a wide stance, toes pointing forward. We're going to hinge at the hip again until we feel those hamstrings and buttocks start firing. Chest up, thumbs out, squeezing the shoulder blades together and down. 1 breath. Exhaling, bringing our arms out in front of us as far as we comfortably can. Take a breath. And on exhale, we're going to bend forward, keeping the knee soft at the waist and keeping our back nice and flat and straight. In this position, we're going to take one hand, touch it to our chest, lift it all the way up. Hinging at the waist, coming back. We're going to do 10 reps on each side. For the woodpecker, we're going to be using a staggered stance, staggered wide stance, keeping the knee and back of the ankle. We're going to use our chest up, thumbs out, hinging forward at the hips. As soon as we feel our buttocks and our hamstrings start to engage, we're going to hold that position for a breath. On exhale, we're going to reach all the way out in front of us. For our back extension, what we're going to do is start off in a lying position with our arms outstretched out in front of us. Face down. Once here, we're going to take our thumbs and draw them down to our nipple line, squeezing our shoulder blades together as far as comfortably possible, and then just simply lift the upper trunk of the body. Every time you come down and your hands touch, that's when you come back up. For a set of 15 for one set. The plank is the safest, most productive way of addressing your abdominal muscles. Assume the push-up position. Taking a deep breath in. On exhalation, you're going to walk your arms out another 6 inches. Take a deep breath in. On exhalation, bring it back to the original position. And that's the plank. For our adductor assisted back extension exercise, the key is to keep your knees pressed together throughout the exercise. We start off by laying on our belly with our arms outstretched in front of us, just like the back extension. We're going to bring our knees up to a 45-degree angle while squeezing the knees together. Lower your legs till they're about 6 inches off the floor, bringing your thumbs down to your nipple line again. Squeeze the back up while squeezing the knees together. Hold for 2 breaths. We're going to start the child's pose or kneeling founder in the lying position with our thumbs right next to our nipple line. Once there, we're going to raise our body and sit on top of our feet, stretching out our lower back and lats into the child's pose. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to lift our butts about 6 inches off our feet, drawing our arms down to our knees, lifting our arms and externally rotating them like we did with the founder. Take a deep breath in. Reaching out in front of us as we exhale, as far as we can, where we're going to take our last deep breath. For our lunge stretch, we're going to stand in a staggered stance as wide as we comfortably can. Then we want to slightly drift forward so that the knee is just behind the ankle. Reaching the arms up as high as comfortably possible, we're going to lean away from the back leg. Then we're going to go up on the toe, press our heel to the floor, go up on the toe, press our heel to the floor, go up on the toe, press our heel to the floor for a total count of 10.